put up those highlight reel kills, but also the power to do that and just drop it into a place where the defenders aren't.
Sharday Van Zandt with the kill for the Hawkeyes to even this up at 2 apiece.
When the attack is coming from the Hawkeyes, finding a way to limit the scrambling that they've had to do so far.
Indeed, kill attempt there, block from Maryland.
This is somewhat of a block.
Somewhat. McGrew gets the kill. McGrew, one of the names in that earlier graphic.
In back-to-back aces, and the Hawkeyes are rolling in set 1.
Rolling set from Lily Wagner, and there's the kill from A.J. Maluwal. Speaking of, Maluwal gonna be serving now for the Terrapins, sending the ball over. Beautiful dig from the Hawkeyes and a good block. Maryland keeps it alive. The setup for Van Zandt, killed for the Hawkeyes.
Into weird positions, out of position, and they haven't been in comfortable spots so far to set up their offense.
Claire Amaral on the serve. She comes up with the assist, and that's another kill for Sharday Van Zandt, making it 4-3 Maryland.
Watch out, don't let Van Zandt get her. She could have gone straight up, and Huey would have had to stop in her tracks and go straight up. Instead, she put it in front of her, and Huey was able to pick up the kill.
Absolutely beautiful kill from Sharday Van Zandt. Her 8th kill of the night. She's 3 away from career number. Couldn't come at a better time for the Hawkeyes. Amaral sending it back. That's coming back over. Another kill attempt for her. McGrew on the kill. She picks up another kill for the night. Gia McGrew. Her 2nd kill of the night, and the Hawkeyes go up 9.
And then was a star at both of those places and was an absolute stud at Chattanooga for the last 2 years, but finishing up her career in the black and gold.
Right there on that one. Lily Wagner on the assist, up by 5, 14-9. Jake from Maryland. Lily Wagner just tipping it over. Sharday Van Zandt able to get it, set, kill. Amaral this time for Warden. Kill for Warden, and that's inbounds for the Hawkeyes.
Boy, when Alyssa Warden lines up her shots, watch out. You don't want to be in the way.
Whittingstall with the serve. Lily Wagner with the assist, and there is Huey again. That hand issue's not slowing her down as she gets up, gets another kill.
Well, it's going to slowly become a storyline tonight for both teams. Maryland 5 service errors, the Hawkeyes 4. Could come down to that number.
Haley Melby picking up a kill on that one. That's her 3rd kill of the night.
Her hands are in that zone early, makes it really hard to find a seam.
A lot better as a blocker than when you were in the league for Markley?
Definitely Markley's gotten better since I was teammates with her back in the day. Year by year.
Man, she can do that too. She showed that when she was at Penn State, a bullseye at the back.
Gonna take some off speed, roll some shots, and tip a lot of balls.
You can definitely see the international side of Mateska's game coming from Serbia. And there's Grace Heaney for Purdue to tie it up.
They bring her in closer to the setter. They bring her to the middle sometimes too. They move Grace Heaney around quite a bit.
Playing the best she has in her career at Purdue. Overhead from McAleer, the Purdue libero, and it sets up another back row attack. And down it goes for Kenna Woolard.
Like I said, Kenna Wollard's offensive everywhere on the court, and that definitely means the back. So you got to handle the stuff when it's given to you easy.
How many times did you hear coaches say that? Control the controllables.
Way too many. It's burned into my brain.
Barton recycles it into the block. Lou Leach in the middle for Purdue. No Lindsay Miller again tonight. She was out last week. Out again to start Big Ten play. Woolard, a whistler for the back row.
That's the perfect route and the perfect set from Taylor Anderson. It's right up the middle of the court. She led Woolard.
So it's the West Lafayette native, Rachel Williams, at the service line on set point for Purdue. Anderson goes long, strained, and the set.
Smart play by Washington to expect it. Wessels moved over and was ready for that block.
A little different serve for Barton, and finally for Purdue, they get out of that rotation to start this set.
She was going to take anything in front of Kenna Woolard to let Kenna go and just hit that ball. She had one responsibility, and it was hit.
Well, Mateska hammers one line for Washington.
Good reverse by Howery. She moved backwards on that ball and still had the strength to be able to push that ball all the way across. I like that they're going high inside and pretty tight to the net so the hitters can go and be aggressive.
Well, there's the offensive mindset for Anderson on 2. No chance to run the offense for Washington. And Barton plants it inside the line. Keep feeding her.
Keep feeding Barton. That had everything to do, though, with the block touch from Mateska on the side there. She played that ball and I mean, Barton's scoring everywhere right now.
And Kenna Woolard put some oomph on that one for the kill.
And the Markley kill, though.
And Mateska serves Woolard. And it's Anderson up front. A long set Barton. That's been a good option tonight and all season. Heaney cross court.
I said Grace Heaney didn't have a ton of power, but that came pretty hot. That's a really sharp shot from Heaney. She approached in at an angle, and she's planting too tight to the net, so the ball's behind her. All she has to do is go out with that.
That's Barton to the backcourt one more time.
Barton was able to take a little bit off of that and kind of deep roll shot with a little bit of power still into that.
We mentioned it before, her passing has been excellent all year. One coming in hot from Woolard, and the dump goes. Lulich puts another one away for Purdue out of the middle.
Good net awareness from Lulich. She got burnt early in the first set with an overpass that she wasn't quite paying attention to, and it became like.
With their short serve, a lot of times they've gotten teams out of system, which leads to points, and they tie it up. Washington couldn't run the offense off the Purdue service line, and Anderson ties it.
That's something that isn't statted right there, because that's not an ace necessarily every single time. And
that's at least 4 out of 5.
I agree.
Timeouts taken, leading to that team then scoring. And Markley, smart shot.
Very smart shot from Markley. She knew once again there was somebody playing defense on her that was pulled really far up, and they're going a little bit too tight. I would talk that over and pull it off a little bit.
Well, Howery way off the net this time and really had no choice, right?
Pretty much the only option she had right there was Alexa Markley. Anywhere with it but into the block.
Service pressure. Howery left her feet to save it. Then she scrambles to get back in the play. Anderson right over the top of where the center had just dove out of the way.
Such a smart set choice from Taylor Anderson right there. Anderson to Anderson, it's all coming up Anderson. I love the push cross court and then the tip just up and over. Feet there and just decided to chop it high down the line. Really smart shot.
And now Purdue gets Kane, a dangerous server back there. It's Markley with a bullseye. My goodness. Painting it right inside the white.
A bomb to the deep corner. The thing that I loved most about that swing was that she got her feet there. That's an out-of-system ball. She waited. Barton in the back row attack here soon from them if the ball comes back.
Service from Barry. Heaney drops the hammer.
There was that rotation again where they stack the attackers on the outside of the court. Everyone is over here on the outside. Grace Heaney.
We had the best seats, yeah.
What'd you pick up from Stephanie White?
Oh yeah, I don't think I can repeat it. No.
Picked up on some trash talking.
Yeah.
You were a setter. I feel like setters have a little edge to them. Maybe I'm biased. Defensive game going a little bit longer. That's what Purdue's known for.
Yeah, they're gritty backcourt players. Purdue has made a living on that. And Anderson with another smart one. She got you pointing to your head again.
She's so smart in making really high IQ swing shot selections. The player that I have seen her be is.
A bump set for Markley, and it's down to get him out of that rotation. They badly needed it.
So when she's rushed, her arm behind her doesn't quite get forward as fast as she wants it to. So when that ball's higher and she has more time, as long as her feet are there, she can be really successful.
Overpass kill for Charles.
More control from the service line for Purdue right now.
Double hop and ended up just getting a fingertip on it, and it landed on their side.
Sharday Van Zant with the serve. Lily Wagner with the assist and Olivia Hui with the kill. She has been on it tonight for the Terrapins.
Yeah, with Ajax
Amaral, like you said earlier, she can do it all. She's going to serve here for the Hawkeyes. She sends it over to the Terps with the dig. Wagner, Hui with the kill. Iowa keeps it alive. Varez with the kill, and that's inbounds, and Varez, the true freshman, picking up the kill. Carmel Varez, she's able to get that one inbounds. That's a kill for the true freshman.
To the Maryland Terrapins 12.
Luall with the service. Amaral set and kill from Whittingstall. She's had a heck of a game trying to close in that lead. Now down by 1 to the Terps.
In another match point situation.
Love it, Gia McGrew with the serve. Maryland sends it over. This is going to give the Hawkeyes a chance to set things up. Whittingstall with the game-winning kill. Hannah Whittingstall secures the sweep for the Hawkeyes. This season, Iowa has now swept their opponent in 8 of their 10 wins.
I got the next one and moved on.
There's Hunt working across the body to the backcourt. And Julia Kane was back at the line when Purdue clinched set 2. Washington would like to get her off the line, but Lulich not obeying that order.
This is that rotation for Washington that they need to clean up.
Washington got to keep that earlier challenge, so they still had 2. Now 1 left after the in-out call goes against them. Markley jabs down the line to stop the Purdue run.
Big dig by McKenna Garr, stepping into the libero jersey with the injury to Palabiak, who wore it the first 4 matches of this season, going right back to Duzema. She goes off speed and evens it up at 1 point apiece.
And you heard us talk about this early. Duzema is going to swing from all over the net. There you saw her hitting on Harley Gilk, but Kelly Kinney has really established herself as the starter here as we enter conference season.
He coached her with Team USA U19 as that slices cross court, placed perfectly for the Spartans to tie 3.67 kills per set on 545 hitting. Stella Swenson chases it down, placed over by Julia Hansen. Getting into it, Stanishevska able to hammer that over the net.
Stanishevska with the kill.
They're back within 1. Minnesota leading 6-5 here in set number 1. Big Ten opener for both teams. Alex Acevedo, a swing for Minnesota. Stanishevska goes off speed there, but read by Thibault. Acevedo with a big swing. She's able to put that down.
A really beautiful job by Minnesota in transition here, all over the place. Thibault really digging very nicely.
By having 3 starters out of the lineup is Stella Swenson, who's in her first season at the reins, running the show as a setter as Michigan State will go within 2. 10 straight after a season-opening loss to Texas A&M. And over that stretch, Meredith, they have only dropped 3 sets. They have 7 sweeps in that span. The big reason for that is Julia Hansen, who just bludgeoned that ball.
As you said, Julia Hansen really been a key player for this Minnesota squad. Coming in tonight, I mean, she has been kind of the player for Michigan State. She had 105 kills coming into this night's match, 241 swings she's taken before tonight.
Julia Hansen again with a hammer for Minnesota.
And you see there, Julia Hansen is just above the blockers. When she is really feeling it, you can see she
kills on 50% hitting right now as she goes to the service line. Long near the nets, goes right back to Duzema. Up the middle, and that works to perfection for the Spartans and Carmen Way.
Yeah, absolutely. And Malaya Long, what a great set choice. You can see her
years in the Big Ten, and now gets to coach her beloved alma mater as Michigan State goes right back to work with Way, who's got the hot hand for them. Schneider at the service line again. That's an overpass, taking advantage, pouncing on it is Zuzana Kulik.
And that's where you want to start to build momentum if you're Michigan State. That should be a momentum build.
Now here at the service line, powerful. Julia Hansen hammers the floor with that swing.
Speaking of powerful, Sloan, what a swing by Julia Hansen here. Felt like it was a really well-placed block by Michigan State, and yet
By Michigan State right now. But placed over the dump by Stella Swenson. She was just waiting for that right time. She's an aggressive setter.
she is, and we talked about this. She averaging .86 kills. They should continue to set her the ball.
Michigan State's offense really is cleaned up in the second set. But Minnesota has a back row blast from Julia Hansen to respond.
I think this is such a key weapon for Minnesota to exploit. This BIC with Julia winning year one. And she said it's three things. She said, are we living our values? Are we getting better, improving every day? And are we staying united?
A big test here for the Spartans, putting those values on the line. Feels right now, Minnesota calmly putting together a 5-0 run and looking to extend right here in set two. But Malaya Long choosing her spot for the dunk.
Malaya Long doing a really nice job for this Spartan squad. We talked to Coach Kelsey about Long before.
Goes to work. Swenson looking for Myers again. She places that perfectly on the back line.
Yeah, and it starts with a really beautiful pass by Kate Thibault. Long, as you said, Michigan State's best.
Able to attack, and you see it on display right there. Mumchalar, the freshman at the service line. Acevedo, big dig by Mumchalar. Acevedo taking some heat off there. On the back row, Hansen just getting it over. An extended rally here in set two as Stanishevska's rejected. Duzuma pounds the floor with that swing.
And these Spartans are
12th team in the country in this Big Ten opener. Susanna Kulik gets it in. Acevedo with a missile with her arm.
You said it earlier, Sloan, we haven't called her name all that much, but here late in set two, she does a beautiful, smart swing by Duzuma.
Mumchalar proving her prowess at the service line. Acevedo, monster swing there. Stanishevska will slice this cross court for a kill for the Spartans.
That is a crazy angle, Sloan. That is such a good angle by Stanishevska. Great dig there by Leah Schneider.
Second ace of the night for the Spartans. Up the middle, Taylor able to get it to land.
And that one, as you said, was pretty.
A 2-point lead for number 12 Minnesota. The Spartans still trying to get the upset here. Somehow that was kept alive. On the slide, Myers with the soft touch. Long looking for Stanishevska, sent back by Taylor. Setting up Stanishevska once more, and she knifes it cross court.
And that's the Stanishevska Michigan State needs to see more consistently. They need her to continue.
And she has been able to execute that sharp angle time and time again. Swenson at the net. Her connection with Taylor has been exquisite tonight. Just that easy when they're in system.
This run is so good by Stella Swenson. She's pushed forward with the pass. And so
Taylor with 12 airless swings here tonight, 4 kills. Snap down the line and a point for Michigan State.
Volleyball today too, Big Ten volleyball today. There's freshmen all over this court that are producing at such a high level. It's really a, speaking of which,
right on cue is Carly Gilk yet again unloading.
Carly Gilk, the freshman, the 6'2" freshman out of.
Long from squat position, just gets that over. There's Myers a little outside of her reach, kept up by Schneider. On the back row, a blast by Acevedo.
Wow. Alex Acevedo, what a back row swing. We don't see her run that big as much as Julia Hansen does. And you see the Michigan State block pretty well prepared, but
denting the back wall of the gym because she couldn't get the ball down, but had incredible power. Now she knows how to harness that at this point. Big dig in the back row by Hansen. The The slide again, Myers, a good defense by Long. Back again to Mumchalal, getting a lot of work in set 3. Acevedo with no heat there, and Minnesota picks up the point. Acevedo
Putting a stop to that.
Duzuma trying to keep this set and therefore this match alive.